him up out. Woke up home run in a 10th inning. Let's go, throw your hats up. Look what Picky got it. They double teaming Trey. Give it to Trey. Give it to Jonte. Pass it over to Bogey. Bogey driving. Give it to Trey. Give it to Trey. Shoot the three. Bang! Let's go, man. Stop playing. He did not put Ritter in.
I'm done. Oh, this mother just put Ritter in? For what? Why would you put Ritter in right now? He know his job is done.
There's nothing finer in the land than a drunk, obnoxious Georgia fan.
Oh
Let's go. Go, dog. Go, dogs. Go, dogs. Sickle.
Now you gonna make me chump. Now you gonna make me chump.
We ain't gonna tiptoe around the issues.
Remember, we don't do woulda, shoulda, coulda, what up in here.
Barbecue and mildew time. Hey, what's going on, guys? How y'all doing, man? It's your boy Larry, one half of the DIXON Way. My beautiful wife Shauna's the other half, and we provide you guys with live commentary on all our favorite sports teams. For the Braves, the host of Falcons, the Bulldogs, even my wife Gators, also the Atlanta Dream. Appreciate you guys coming through. Hopefully you guys enjoy this commentary content. If you do, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Ding, ding. You get all our latest videos, man. Let's get into it. Let's go. All right, man. Afternoon game. Mariners versus Braves, the rubber game. Braves trying to win this game so they can continue their win streak for winning series. Trying to win another series. You know how we do. Some slight. We got Jarvis coming up. He's a shortstop. New guy up from Gwinnett. Brian Wu is pitching. Now let's see what the Braves can do against Brian Wu. Brian Wu has a 1-2 record with a 4.61 ERA. I think Martin's pitching today. Yeah, Martin Perez. He pitching today. Martin has been a pleasant surprise this year, to be honest. I ain't gonna hold you. He's been a pleasant surprise this year for the Braves. We got Drake Baldwin leading off again. He is our best hitter. I still would like him and Ozzy to switch places. But guess what, man? Ozzy Albies is actually hitting better than Drake. Ozzy Albies on average is hitting the best on his team. But you got Drake and you got Matty O in the MVP race. It's just hard to talk about right now, man. Either way, man, great job by the Braves doing what they need to do. A lot of responsibilities on being the best team in all of Major League Baseball. All right, Drake batting .305, 9 home runs, 30 RBIs with an OPS at .899. Let's go, Rake. Rake Baldwin in the building. Here's one of the pitch. That's a strike right there. Drake looking at it like, all right. 0-1 to count. Here's a 1 to pitch. 94 mile per hour, 14 fastball at the top of the strike zone, way to protect the plate, but it's still a strike because it's fouled off. 0-2 to count, quickly in the hole. Here's the 1 to pitch. That ball way outside. Good eye. 95 mile per hour, 14 fastball, up and out. Shoot, at least 6-7 inches off the plate. 1-2 is the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1 to pitch. That ball way too low. 2-2 to count. Good eye. Good eye by the kid. Boom, boom, boom. Here's the 1 to pitch. That was ball 3. Fouled off. Was a little bit too close. Didn't want to risk that one. I get it. I get it.
Adelhawks S9Y says, hello.
What's up, ATL Hawks? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Appreciate you coming through. Swing and a miss. Straight Baldwin goes down on an 86 mile per hour slider outside the strike zone. Good pitch. Got him reaching. Had him off balance. Ozzie Albies up the bat, batting 329, 8 home runs, 23 RBIs. Here's the 1 to pitch. That ball way outside. Ozzie Albies is locked in. Clink, clink. Get locked in, Ozzie. Come on, Ozzie. Here's the 1 to pitch. That's a ball also. 2-0 to count. Active hitting streak. Ozzie Albies has a 17-game history right now, tied with Mickey Monarch. Here's the 1 to pitch. Check swing. He did not go. 3-0 is the count. Ozzie Albies with the Alba Eagle. Love to see it. Here's the 1 to pitch. Ozzie Albies ripped that thing down the first base line. Foul ball. Here's the 1 to pitch. Ozzie Albies unfortunately popped that up. Infield pop up, third base side. And that's going to be out number 2. All right, so Wu got 11 pitches, 2 outs. Here comes Mateo, the MVP candidate this season. Batting 308, 13 home runs, 33 RBIs with an OPS of 1.077. Mateo with a game-winning home run last night. Love to see it. Just been playing an incredible clip. Here's a 1 to pitch. Swing and a miss. 95 mile per hour. 14 fastball at the top of the strike zone. Great pitch. It was a strike whether he threw it, swung at it or not. Perfect placement. Here's a 1 to pitch. That's a high fastball. 95 mile per hour. Try to make him climb for that. Nope.
Hawk T2Y says, hello Larry and everyone.
What's up, Hawk? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream, fam. This sounded for you. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome back to the stream. Here's 1 to pitch. Foul that off. He's been nibbling right outside the strike zone right now. Good pitching right now. 1-2 is the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mateo is hitting better than 2023. That's a problem for the rest of the Major League Baseball. Let's go. Not a problem for us. Here's a wide pitch. That ball way too high. 2-2 to count. 2-2 is the count. Seattle Mariners are sponsored by Nintendo. We're sponsored by Quick Creek. Yeah. Here's one to pitch. Yeah. Blue collar, Quick Creek. They think it's a game.
Hawk T2Y says, come on Olson.
Here's one to pitch. Matteo fouls that off. Good at bat right now. 3-2 is still the count. 95 mile per hour. I bet you don't make no mistake to Matteo. It'll be 1-0. Here's the one in the pitch. Check swing, fouled off. Third base side. Let's actually get the right apparel. There we go. All right, here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. 96 mile per hour fastball. He's throwing them fastballs. Keep throwing them. We're gonna sync them up. We're gonna sync them up and hit them over the fence. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball outside. Walk it out. Let's go.
Says, what's up?
What's up, Lenny? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. That's time for you. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome back to the stream, family. I see you. All right, 2 outs. Run on first base. Here comes Money Mike. Money Mike also been knocking the cover off the ball. 306, 7 home runs, 22 RBIs with OPS at 871. Let's go,
Hawk
Money Mike.
T2Y says, what's up, Lenny, bro?
Here's one to pitch. Ooh, 96 mile per hour strike right down the middle. Caught Money Mike lacking right there. Here's the one to pitch. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. Hate to see it. Got him off balance. Money Mike still thinking about that first pitch. He just let Watch come around there. Let's go, Michael. Nice. Not swinging at that 96 mile per hour 14 fastball with some little rising action to it. Little rising, tailing action
Hawk
to it.
T2Y says, come on, Money Mike.
Come on, Money Mike. Here's the one in the pitch. Money Mike lifted it up. It's going back to the wall, but it's a center field pop-up. And that's out number 3. Okay. So the Braves go down. Matteo got on base, but hey, that's all right. 0-0. Going to the bottom half of the first inning. All right. So let's see what these Braves. Let's see what Perez is gonna do today. Martin Perez on the bump. Money Mike is still in left field too. That's really strange to me. I understand why they got him there because they don't want the strain of him trying to cover everything in the outfield. But dang gum, man. He's only the best defensive center fielder
Hawk
in the league.
T2Y says, is it Perez or Holmes?
It's Perez. It's Perez. It's Martin Perez today. Man, we got to stop Crawford, man. Crawford has been a thorn in our side this series. We see y'all Braves fans. Yeah.
Atlanthosiast says, let's go Braves.
ATL enthusiasts, what's up, fam? Welcome back to the stream. The sound for you. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome back to the stream.
On YouTube says, I think they're saving homes for next series.
Probably.
Atlanthosiast says, it's almost NBA draft lottery time too.
Yes, it is. What I'm gonna do is I'll probably just pop up on demand stream because I got a baseball game at 4 o'clock that same day. So me trying to have that stream up, and then I'd rather just have fix my other event and be able to just get off of demand stream and then go directly. So we'll see. Olson Dean, how you doing? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. Here's the one in the pitch. Oh my goodness, that ball hit. But no, it's left field. And Money Mike underneath it. Okay, cool. Big Dumper ain't really doing what he did last year. He batted 190 this season. He found us last night. Well, thank you for tuning in today. Appreciate you. Here's the one in the pitch. Rodriguez up. They called a strike right there. I'll take it. Was not a strike, but I'll take it. Let's go, Martin. All right, man. We got 2 outs already. Let's go. Lickety split. 4 pitches. Here's the one in the pitch. 5 pitches. That's a ball. 1-1 is the count. Martin's been great as a starter or as middle relief, as long middle. Swing and a miss. Keep him off balance. 86 mile per hour cutter. Good job. Let's keep that eye levels and speed all off balance. Make it hard to know where he's going to throw. Here's the one in the pitch. Oh my goodness, and he didn't challenge that. I'll take it. Let's go. Go sit down. One chair in the chair. Let's go, Martin. Go sit down. Hey, go sit down. Hey, Sean Murphy gonna be behind the plate today. Kevin Ortiz in the building. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. Yep, R.I.P. Ted Turner. R.I.P. Ted Turner. He is the reason why we have a Braves country and not just Braves fan. A Braves country stretch everywhere that TBS showed. So yeah, shout out to Braves to Ted Turner. Oh yeah, Austin Dean, definitely. Braves need to win this game so they can keep their their winning streak, unlosing. Because really we tied one series, but the rest we won. So technically we haven't won every series, but we win this, we win the series. So let's get it. Mayor Andrew Young. You talking about Ted. Yeah. Man, I'm mad I missed that parade. I'm mad I missed that parade. And I wonder where I used to have, me and my mom had 2 championship. We have 2. We had like 2 championship shirts. We were always wear it during the Braves games. Obviously, I outgrew it, but I'm just saying, swing at a miss. Wish I knew about, taking stuff. And look at the Braves fans out. I said, Atlanta United fan out there. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Braves country everywhere. It's thanks to Ted Turner, man. Here's one the pitch, swing and a miss. And Dubon goes down on 3 straight pitches. Yeah, it was, but I'll take it, Southside. Welcome back to the street, man. Here's one the pitch, check swing, fouled off. Olson Riley batting 207 on the season. 0-1 to count. On to the count. As he adjusts his gloves. Look at a little kid eating his fries and some chicken tenders. Here's the one of the pitch. That ball on the outside, called strike. Man, this umpire right now got an expanded strike zone. About an inch off the plate. About an inch or 2 off the plate. That's his strike zone. All right, nobody challenged yet. Austin Riley don't have the right to challenge how bad he's hitting. He's gonna look at it though and be like, damn, I should have challenged that. Mike Yastrzemski, another guy who cannot challenge, don't have the right to challenge. Here's the one to pitch. That ball way outside. 97 mile per hour, 14 fastball, missed low and away. That's 1-0 as a count.
Hawk T2Y says, come on, Riley.
Hawk. That's what's up, Hawk. I wish Riley come on, man. He just in the phone. Hopefully he come out of it before the All-Star break. 1-1 is a count. Hopefully. Here's one to pitch. I don't ever see him get benched because of performance. Because he's our highest paid player. All right, 2 balls, 1 strike. Let's go. Yes, here's the one to pitch. Ooh, drop that in the bucket. Strike. 2-2 to count. Here's the one to pitch. That ball popped up. Let go.
Hawk T2Y says,
I hope so.
Kim should be back for Dodger series.
I hope so. 2-2 to count. All right, that's too long. Yes, that's a ball. He took too long. Time. He took too long. 3-2 to count. Let's go. Yeah, he took too long. And the clock running right now. Mm-hmm. Here's the one to pitch, and it's popped up. Infield pop up. That's going to be caught, and that's out number 3. Yep, it was a pitch clock violation. Woo, you took way too long, bro. Bro, you wasn't even in your windup before the clock went off. Like, come on, man. Most of the time, umpires give leeway. If you start your windup just as it ends, they'll do it. But it was a whole second went by before he started his windup. That was clearly a pitch count violation. Clearly. All right, man. We're in the middle of a pitching duel. On guard. On guard in the chat. On guard emojis. The fencing emojis. All right, man. So 0-0 right now, pitching duel, going to the bottom half of the second inning. Braves are in on the West Coast right now. They won the Colorado series. They swept that. They lost the first game, won the second one. Now this is the rubber game. Winner of this wins the series. I wasn't talking to you, Siri. That's a nice little jacket that Wiley got on. Wiley Ballard. Pimp Wiley. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball a little bit too low. Sinker. 89-mile-per-hour. 1-0's the count. Look at the Braves fan. Here's one in the pitch. That ball coming in on the hands. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball inside. Come on, Perez. Come on, Perez. 2 balls, 1 strike. There are a lot of Braves fans there. Braves country that stretches everywhere. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. 2-2 to count. Man, that's Josh Naylor guy, man. He was batting like flat 200 when we faced him, but this dude up to 230, 233 now. Definitely been a thorn in the Braves side. Here's one in the pitch. That's a strikeout. Let's go. Go sit down. That's 2 chairs in the chat. That's 2 chairs in the chat for Martin Perez. Love to see it. Renzeria is up the bat. That ball outside, 86-mile-per-hour. That's a strike on the outside corner. Good pitch.
Octi2Y says, let's go Perez.
That's right. 1-1 is the count. Here's the one in the pitch. And that ball hit right there to Olson Riley. He scoops it up, throws across the diamond, and that's out number 2. All right, man, we got 2 outs. Bottom half of the second inning with no one on. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball yanked right there. Oh, Matty O with the golden glove. Oh, he beat him. Great defense by Matty O, but could not get on the bag. And that's on Martin. Martin didn't get over to the bag to cover. So Matty O had to try to sprint over and touch the bag before the runner got there. Martin, that's on you, Martin. That's why you still in this inning. Now, if they get a big hit off of this will be Martin's fault because Matty O had a great golden glove moment right there. But feet always going to beat the hand. Feet always going to beat the hand. Dang it. Oh yeah, Sean Murphy. That's a good challenge right there, Sean Murphy. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Let's go, Sean Murphy. Still got two. You still got two. You still got two. You won that, so you still got two. I like how baseball do it. That's better than basketball, in my opinion, and football. Here's one in the pitch. That's a strike. Let's go. 0-2 the count. Let's go, Perez. He looking good. Perez is looking good right now. Let's go. Man, so many guys been stepping up for the Braves this year, man. It's so beautiful to see. Joe is batting 211 on the season. Here's one in the pitch. And that ball hit right there to right field, and it's out. Let's go, man. Let's go. Good catch by Yaz. All right, guys, let's go. Seattle got one hit. That's all right. It's 0-0. Yeah, we're going to the top half of the third inning, man. This game is moving right along, ain't it? The game is 30 minutes long. My bad, 29 minutes long. And we already in the top half of the third inning. Wow. Wowie zowie. Waiting for the 3D catch up. It's like that, man. It's like that. It just caught up. It's better than being late. All right. So, hold on. Let me get something to drink right quick. All right. We got Jim Jarvis coming up. New kid out of Gwinnett. Batting 305, 4 home runs with 20 RBIs with an OPS of 863. Okay, Major League debut. Let's go, Jimmy. Let's go, Jimmy. Here's the one in the pitch. Somebody wasn't patient because I got back and it's already out. Dang gum, Sean Murphy. First pitch swinging. Ken Ross, what's up, fam? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. Also, Mr. Morris. Maddox Morris, how you doing? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. It's time for you to know the count. Let's go, kid. Jimmy Jarvis. JJ, here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. All right, JJ, let's get it. JJ a shortstop right now. Major League debut, you know he got the jitters like a mug. Here's the one to the pitch. That ball inside. No, sir. Good eye. 3-1 to count. I like this kid. Got the patience of an old man. Got the heart of a young lion. Let's go. Got the mane to prove it, too. Look at that mane. Here's the one to pitch. And that ball hit right there to the shortstop. Got it. Gobbles it up. Almost overthrew it. Good defense by the first baseman. That's out. You always root for the guy to get a hit on his first at bat in the majors. Just wasn't happening that time. All right. And here comes Drake Baldwin, a.k.a. Rake Baldwin, a.k.a. the best catcher in baseball. DHing today. Here's the one to pitch. Drake fouls that off. Four-seam fastball, 95-mile-per-hour at the top of the strike zone.
Hawk T2Y says, "Come on, Drake."
Here's the one to pitch. And that ball's a little bit up. 1-1 is the count. All right, good eye by Drake. Not climbing that ladder. Keeping his feet planted on the ground. Here's the one to pitch. Oh, Drake Baldwin got a hold of one. Nope, it's a pop-up. My bad. It's a pop-up. And that's out number 3. All right, guys, so we're going to the bottom half of the third inning, man. Still 0-0. Straight up pitching duel. Unguarded. So you know what I need to see, man. I need to see fencing in the chat. I need to see the fencing emoji in the chat. Unguard. It's straight up pitching duel right now, shawty. Straight up pitching duel. Oh my goodness. You know I love a good pitching duel, so I ain't mad at it. Game goes fast, and then we can come out in the clutch and win it. I feel like we got some of the most clutch players in all of Major League Baseball. So we play a game like this, I feel real good about it. I feel really good about it. And we're the #1 team that's scoring runs. And we did that last year too, I think. But definitely this year, in the 7th, 8th, or 9th inning, we're #1 in the league. So we keep that up, man. It's going to be really hard for us to beat either great offensive games or pitching duels. Several players can.
That's right. Olson can just come up in the 9th and win it for us in a pitching duel. Smiley face.
A lot of people can. Money Mike done did that. And he didn't even play all game and just come up and bang. Home run, walk off. So yeah, it can be done by a multitude of people. Drake Baldwin, Dominique Smith. You got a multitude of people that can come up in the clutch and, be clutch. 1-1 is the count right now. Pereira. Johnny Pereira. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the thing about Martin, man, he don't get that velocity up. He just know how to pitch. Hits one pitch, that ball outside. 2-2 to count. Here's one to pitch, and that ball hit. Oh my goodness, what a hit. Kid Jarvis dove for it, but just couldn't get it. All right, leadoff guy is on. Double play right here. No, they're trying to bunt. Perez coming in on the hands. What's up, Rhino? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream, guys. Make sure you check out Rising Rhino. If you like football, he's the place to go. UFL, Canadian League, European League, and also the NFL. He is the Golden Corral of football, the smorgasbord of football. That's right, the Golden Corral of football. Here's the wind the pitch. That ball yanked down the line. What a hit. That's going to be a double. Can we keep them from scoring, though? Get the ball. Money Mike, really not used to playing left field, came up to that wall very gingerly, or maybe that's just he don't have that lateral quickness like he normally has. Maybe that's what's it. Yeah, guys, make sure you check out Rhino, Rising Rhino. Yep. Here's the one in the pitch. That's a strike. Good pitch. Good pitch. J.B. Crawford been a thorn in the outside, man. On one account, here's one in the pitch. That looked like a strike, but no challenge. Oh, yeah. Obviously, on to go with CeeLo. And CeeLo got great content, man. Braves, NASCAR, vacations. So, yeah, CeeLo be doing it up, man. Make sure you check out CeeLo also. Hey, baby. One and two is the count. Here's the one to pitch. That ball way too low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's one to pitch. That ball way too low. 3 and 2 to count. 3 and 2 is the count. Here's one to pitch. And that's a walk at the top of the strike zone. Missed about half an inch off the top of the strike zone. Oh, Lord, his bases is loaded. Oh. Alert. Any update on Ronald Acuna Jr., James? No. Not at all. And big dumper up. Here's the one in the pitch, and he pops it up. First thing you see. I would give up a run to get a double play right here. Here's the one in the pitch. JC, that would be We Talk Hawks TV. We Talk Hawks TV with Damon. Also does the Hawks. Yeah, we are the 2 main streamers for the Hawks. 2 and 1 to count right now. Perez in a lot of trouble, man. A tornado tsunami coming in. Tsunami NATO. Here's a one in the pitch, and that ball hit. Hey, should have threw it home. All right, whatever. I just said that I would take a double play right here and give up a run, so that's what they did. But the runner that was coming for third base did not run. We could have actually made it home. Like, look at this. He stuttered. Look, we could have made it home. Oh, yeah, we would have threw him out easy. That would have been an easy double play. Look at this. That's a rookie mistake. That's a rookie mistake. It's fine because we got the double play. He could have threw it home, though. Good defense by the kid. Take the easy out. But Mateo was right there. Mateo would have tagged that bag and got that ball quickly down the line at first base. Cool. Yep. We talk all CB. Yep. Appreciate the subbing. Yes, sir. 1-1's account right now with Julio Rodriguez up. Here's a 1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2 is account. And that's what happened when you walk all those players. You giving up unearned runs. Them were unearned runs right there. But whatever. They got it. That's all that matter. All right, let's stop the bleed, man. Let's just let this happen. 1 run, and that's it. And that ball fouled off. Still 1-2 is account. Yeah, guys, yeah, man, it's a lot of good. Just look on my front page. Here's 1 pitch. Just look on the front page of DIXON WAY. Then I got a trusted content creator like list. You can go sub up to all those guys. Valdez suspended for 6 games. Who? Here's 1 pitch, and that ball fouled off. You talking about Framber? Oh, man, I don't care nothing about the Tigers. Okay, yeah, I just had to think about it. Like, who? I'm like, oh, he's not talking about any Brave stuff. Here's 1 pitch. I was about to say, like, hold up, did I miss something? All right, and that ball's grounded to Ozzie. He throws him out. All right, so we were really fortunate out of that. We were really fortunate that we got that. Great defense by the kid. I feel like we could have got him at home, but I like the safe choice. And I did come out my mouth and said, I'll be fine as long as we get a double play and get 2 outs out of here. And that's exactly what we did. So I'm good with that. Yeah, I'm more pertaining to the Atlanta teams type of guy, you know. I really don't even start scoreboard watching until the last 40 games of the season. To be honest, that's just me. Because I know the season is so long. And that's why I do it in 40-game intervals, because you can be 3 different teams at 3 different times of the season. You know? So, just my personal habit. But I will say this. The Braves have shown in the past that when they have a small lead of the division, like we won in 2021, we had a 3.5 lead with this many games passed. Right now, we got a 10-game lead in division. Matty O has 2 more home runs than he had in 2023. The best offensive team, home run wise, in Major League Baseball history. Ozzie Albies, #1 second baseman in all of baseball. And he is the GOAT second baseman of the Braves, period. Not no Dan Uggla. Here's one, and that's the name I was thinking of, Strike. I said everybody. I said Rafael Furcal, not Jeff Blauser, and not Dan Uggla. It is that man right there, Ozzie Albies, second base GOAT for your Atlanta Braves. Bats need to get going. Yeah, they do. On to the count right now. We're in the hole. Swellenbach looking rough, didn't he? Here's the 1 and the pitch. Ozzie Albies fouled that off, protecting the plate. Yeah, Southside. The rookie came through. Great defensive play. And we just looking for somebody to have a bat. I mean, we like what's his name? Not Dubon, but what's the other guy name? Hang on, I'm drawing a blank right now. Don't know why. We like his foot speed, but he got to have a bat also. Here's one to pitch. Defense pretty decent. Why am I'll think of it. All right, 1 and 2 is the count. Said Swellenbach ain't shaved until he come back. Here's one to pitch. Well, hopefully he comes back this year. Yes, Hawk. Yes. Mateo, not Montero. But yeah. You got me in the right place. Mateo. You got me pointing in the right direction. Thank you, brother. You were the compass. You were the compass to the word salad in my brain. All right, 3 and 2 to count. Here's the 1 to pitch. That ball fouled off. This is a good at bat by Ozzie Albies. Yeah, I love Mateo's speed. Like, he's going to beat out most infield hits. Here's one to pitch. And he had, walk it out. Let's go. Ozzie Albies with the great eye. I tell you, he's been the best batter on our team, guys. We know that Matty O and Drake Baldwin should be MVP candidates, but Ozzie Albies has been knocking the cover off the ball and being patient. Here's the 1 to pitch. That ball fouled off on 1 count. Here's the 1 to pitch. That ball in the dirt. Good eye by Matty O. Woo. Woo is pitching. He up to 55 pitches, top half of the 4th inning. Here's the 1 in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Time run is at first base. Go ahead run is at home plate. Ozzie Albies done had, knick-knack little injuries and stuff. Here's 1 in the pitch. That ball chopped in the dirt. 1 and 2 is still the count. James said, pay Albies, give that man this money. Man, you talking about one of the biggest robberies in Major League Baseball history. Man, Ozzie Albies. mean, I can't say robberies because that man is a millionaire, multi-millionaire. He's playing a game he loves. His family is secure. There was generational wealth, but for what he has been for this team for the past 8 years, he's grossly underpaid. Here's the one to pitch. I don't think Ozzy Albies will never make over $10 million a year in one time or another. Hopefully, we're able to re-sign him because him and Ronald signed the same year, didn't they? But yeah, hopefully he can sign another deal, and then he can, make up for that money then. I wouldn't say greatest in history, but definitely for the Braves. Here's the one in the pitch swing got a miss, and Matt Olson goes down swinging. Jeez, what a sweeper. All right. Well, that's the first out. Nasty pitch by Wu. James, I mean, the thing is, man, we had such team friendly, like beyond team. Like Ronald and Ozzy really got raked over the coals if you really want to look at it. Like, if those two players leave because they finally want to get paid, I mean, to play under contracts they did, if they would have just bet on themselves, they would have made a lot more money. A lot more money. Like, to the point that we might not even had them this long, to be honest. So it worked out for us as fans. But yeah, here's the one in the pitch. Swing got a miss, Money Mike. Money Mike just ain't feeling right, man. No, he had that pinch hit home run, but you could tell his ailments are starting to wear on him. On to the count. Here's the one in the pitch. Whoa, ball almost hit him. Way to dip back and get out of the way of that. Dip, that, dodge. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball way too low. Good eye on that sweeper. Nobody gets paid. Not like they do around. I mean, Austin Riley is our most expensive player right now. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouls off. And he has a set amount. Mike Geiger in the building. What's up, Mike Geiger? Appreciate you coming through. That sounded for you. Welcome back to the stream. Committee ownership. Yeah. Here's what it is. Here's the one in the pitch swing at a miss. Money Mike swinging at that low slider. Yeah, that's his out pitch. We all know it. It's just if he can hold the water. And that time he couldn't. You chopped right over that. You had never had a chance. First of all, that was a wrong swing to hit that. All right, good hit by Dubon. Oh, and Ozzy going to third base. Wow, Ozzy Albies, the engine. Ozzy Albies. That's one thing I would have did, man. I would have started Ozzy Albies at leadoff. That's how well he's hitting. And he's running the bases great too. So, cause when he got that ball, I was saying, okay, Ozzy not gonna go for three. He went straight for three. George Dawg said, I used to watch the Braves on TBS. Me too. Here's the one pitch. And that ball grounded. Olson Riley is out on one pitch. Come on, Austin. Come on, Austin. First pitch. You didn't even give yourself a chance, bro. Everybody say hello to the beautiful Shonda.
They didn't even know I was in here.
They know you are now.
Well, hi, y'all. Hello.
Hello. What is it? Tomatoes getting bigger?
Oh, yeah. There's another tail.
Okay. Guys, make sure you check out the DIXON Way in the garden. Yeah. We're gonna have some great crops today. This season. These strawberries. Whoo.
The peppers.
Mm-hmm. Stacy Roderick, how you doing? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. I see you. Said the Dodgers just like the Yankees, buy the team. Yeah, of course. I mean, that's what New York and LA do. They buy their teams, man. That's what they do. They're very proficient at it. But, and you say, and conversely, the problem with the Braves is they don't pay players. Well, here's my thing. The way the Braves do it is a tried and true way to do it, though. They put a lot of energy and effort into their scouting for their minor leagues. Yeah, so I mean, I wish we would have kept Max Fried. I wish we would have kept Freddie. But hey, man, the way the Braves do it is the method is winning, you know? Because we were hurt, babe. We were hurt last year. Here's a wind pitch. Can we get this dude Naylor out, please? This dude been a thorn in our side this entire series. Snit was snickering. Yeah. Here's a winding pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2 is the count. Great changeup right now. 81 mile per hour. Snuck that thing in there. Southside, I'm with you, Southside. Braves need more pitchers. I agree. We got a whole host of them coming. But again, hey, and that ball hit right there to Matty O. And luckily, Naylor wasn't even running because Perez was sitting there watching again. Perez, get in the game, bro. Hustle your butt down to first base. You better be glad that Naylor just was lazy on that. Or he would have beat you to the bag, too. You mean this sound right here? Snit gonna snit. Snit gonna snit. Here's a winding pitch. Whoa, ball up by the head by Arizarena. Here's a winding pitch. That ball inside, strike, froze him. And that ball up and in did his job, froze him. Here's a winding pitch. And that ball center the plate. Also, Riley got it, throws across the diamond. While his bat has a hole in it, his glove is golden. That's also Riley, that is. Defense been stellar. And that's one thing I like about the Braves, man. Even when our bats were cold, we keep a good defense. So we're not going to beat ourselves. It's rare that we beat ourselves. That's a sign of a good team. All right, 2 outs already. Let's go, man. Here's a wind in the pitch. Drop that curveball in a bucket. 77 mile per hour. Caught him looking on 1 to count. Cole Young up the bat. He 1 for 1. Let's make that 1 for 2, please. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball popped up. And Austin Riley underneath it. Almost got it up against the wall. I am not upset at that. He puts his body at risk all the time. Sometimes you don't want to be hurt. Sometimes you just don't want to be hurt. I get it. Here's the one in the pitch. Here's the one in the pitch. Check swing. Fouled off. 1-2 is the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning, guys. It's 2 outs, nobody on. Seattle Mariners are up to bat in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Seattle is leading 1-0. Here's the one in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Did he foul that? He foul tipped it. We couldn't catch it. Dang it. Swing and a miss. Ghosted down Perez with his 3rd strikeout. 3 chairs in the chat. Go and sit down in the dugout, please, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, man, we're going to the top half of the 5th inning, man. This game is rolling right along. The Atlanta Braves are down by 1 run, but not out. And I love our pitching staff keeping it right there. Just keep it within striking distance. Does anyone know anyone that won that Broncos sweepstakes with Money Mike? I need to see it. Getting all these people information and not awarding a Bronco. They don't even have a commercial for someone who's won. You know, I need to see that. That's what I need to see. Most games back in the division. Mets, Red Sox, Phillies. Love to see it. Me too. Mets down by 12. Red Sox down by 10. And the Phillies and Nationals and the Marlins all 9.5. The Braves is putting boots to butt. Me neither, man. At least they would make a commercial saying, hey, I won one. Here's the one in the pitch. That's how you used to do back in the day when people had, sweepstakes, stuff like that. They will make a commercial with the person who actually won. 1-2 is the count. Unless that person just sold and said, give me the money instead. Here's one in the pitch. That ball way up high. Good eye. 2-2 to count. Here's the one to pitch. That ball way too low. Good eye by Yaz. All right, let's go, Yaz. Get on base. 3-2 to count. We're in the top half of the fifth inning, guys. The game's been on for an hour and 8 minutes. Here's one to pitch. And he swung at ball 4. The ball is a infield pop-up. He's out. Come on, Yaz. Can't even get out his own way. Come on, Yaz. Come on, Yaz. That was ball 4, my boy. Come on, man. Yep, boots the heinies. All right, Sean Murphy off the bat. Let's give us more than one pitch, Sean. Can we do that? Here's the one to pitch. He did, and he watched the strike. That was actually a perfect pitch. It might have been half a centimeter over the line, if that. But it hit it on one account. Here's the one to pitch. Yeah, he went in a little bit further inside. Good eye by Sean Murphy. He said the strike didn't look like a strike. I'm definitely not swinging at this. Here's the one. Oh, my goodness, Sean Murphy, you should have crushed that thing. Fastball, straight center cut. And Sean Murphy swung right underneath it. Here's a one to pitch. That ball fouled off. 96-mile-per-hour fastball. Golly, man, that was center. Woo, you a lucky woo. Why is the game on so early, GT James? Because they still in Seattle. We're on a West Coast trip, brother. Here's the one to pitch. Swing at a miss. This was a afternoon delight game for them. You know what I'm saying? Normally these games come on late. So I'm happy that it was, at least in reasonable hour and not 9:40 in the dead of night. Jim Jarvis, come on, Jimmy. Here's the one in the pitch. Strike, caught him looking for a seam fastball on the outside upper corner. Good pitch. Dang nabbit. All right, 1-1 to JJ. Let's go, JJ. Here's the one to pitch. Check swing. He did not go. Good eye by the Rook. This is his major league debut, guys. Come on, JJ. Had a great defensive play. That led to Seattle's 1 run, but we got 2 outs. Here's the one to pitch. Ooh, hung that fastball, but the young Rook couldn't handle it. 2-2 to count. There you go, JC. Here's the one to pitch. That ball fouled off. 3-2 to count. They do ATL enthusiasts, man. And at a time, like 2 years ago, our farm system was supposedly bare. Here's the one to pitch. That ball fouled off. All right, the kid in there battling. I like this, man. Add them pitches up. He's up to 86 pitches. Let's get to their bullpen. Yeah. Let's get Woo up out of here. 3-2 to count. Here's the one in the pitch. Ball fouled off. Let's go, kid. JJ. Let's go, JJ. I like it. We got 2 outs, man. Nobody on. Trying to find a spark somewhere. Can it be with the young rook? We'll see. Here's a one in the pitch, and that's a strikeout. Got him looking. Fifth on fifth sinker with tail in action. Went like it was going towards him and then cut back in the last second. What a pitch. Sheesh. Umpire come to check his glove. Hopefully they find something. Get him out of the game. He's pitching way too good. Dang gum. Oh, goodness. Hey, babe. And now he stopped. My bathroom light was flashing. Like it was doing Morse code. I had to change that out. I had to go get some lights. Them lights supposed to be the 5-year lights. I don't know why they acting up. More Braves fans. Here's one in the pitch. That ball on the outside just missed. Man, Perez is pitching well. There's only been one inning when he messed up, when he walked 2 people. Got bases loaded with no outs. Here's the one in the pitch. That's not a strike either. 2-0 to count. Side Streams, how you doing? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. That sounded for you. That's a strike at the top of the strike zone. Of course, I think my team can make a comeback. Always. Here's the one in the pitch. That's a strike. Yes, sir. And great challenge by Matty O. Excuse me, not Matty O, but Sean Murphy. Good call by Sean Murphy. Let's go. All right. Call overturned. Still got all our challenges. 2-2 to count. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball too low. My name is Bill. What's up, Bill? Strike him out. Let's go, man. 4 chairs in the chat for that 4 strikeouts. Let's go. Go sit down. Don't sit down in the dugout. Get some splinters in your buttocks. Get some splinters in your buttocks. Go sit down. Let's go, man. 4 strikeouts. 4 chairs in the chat. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball popped up. That's a loud strike. On the curveball, 78 mile per hour. Perez doing a great job right now. 0-1 to count. Bats gotta definitely wake up. The bats definitely gotta wake up. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball way outside. About 2 inches off the plate. 1-1 is a count. Johnny Pereira is up the bat. Here's the wind and the pitch. That ball way outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. All right, 2-2 to count. Come on. Come on, Perez, as he rubbed that ball. Here we go. He going. Rubbing that ball. Here's the wind, the pitch. Oh, that ball hit the center field. Blooping in. Bloop. Dang nabbit. Dang nabbit. Let's put this back up there. 2 out hit. No, 1 out hit. My bad. One out hit. All right, double play would be nice right here. Here's one to pitch. Strike. 77 mile per hour curveball. Good pitch. Reeves up the bat. Let's get a double play so the top of the lineup don't come again. I am sick of seeing they butt. Tuesday night is a Hawaiian shirt giveaway day, followed by Money Mike Cash bobblehead. I want that Drake Baldwin. That's one. And can't get the third one now. That's interference, ain't it? No, it's not. All right. He put his arm up. I didn't think you could put your arm up to be interfered with. All right. The Drake Baldwin kind of hockey jersey sweater deal. Now that's fire. I forgot what date it is, but that would be a great little giveaway to get. Here's one pitch swing and a miss. I'd definitely be rocking that too. I saw that commercial. I was like, hold up, what? I think the only thing better than that is the Dale Murphy, them giving away replicas. Here's the one in the pitch. That boy Crawford loved hitting himself in the helmet with the bat. Here's one in the pitch, and that little dribbler right there. Ozzie got it, and that's out number 3. All right, no harm, no foul. That's the end of the 5th inning, guys. We're going to the top half of the 6th. 1-0, Seattle on top. Rays only got 1 hit, man. Offense got to activate it. Got to activate. All right, guys. Potty break. I'll be right back.
Wait a minute.
Did he get a piece
Wait
of
a
it?
minute. Wait a minute. Go! Go!
Let's go! Let's go! Home run, let's get it.
Yes!
Get him up out Woke up, home run, in a tip, in it. Let's go, throw your hats up. Look what Picky got it. They double teaming Trey. Give it to Trey. Give it to Jonte. Pass it over to Bogey. Bogey driving. Give it to Trey. Give it to Trey. Shoot the 3. Bang! Let's go, man. Stop playing. He did not put Ritter in.
I'm done. Oh, this mother just put Ritter in? For what? Why would you put Ritter in right now? He know his job is done.
There's nothing finer in the land than a drunk, obnoxious Georgia fan.
Oh
Let's go. Go dogs! Go dogs! Go dogs! Sickle!
Now you gonna make me chump. Now you gonna make me chump.
We ain't gonna tiptoe around the issues.
Remember, we don't do woulda, shoulda, coulda, what up in here.
Barbecue and mildew time! All right, we're back. And just in the nick of time. All right, Drake Baldwin out the bat right now. He's 0 for 2 right now. He just fouled one off. Drake 0 for 2 for the game also. Got to get it started. Come on, Drake. Here's a winding pitch. That ball fouled off. Man, Woo keeping us off balance. Man, who would ever thought that the Mets pitching coach and the Mets hitting coach and a first base coach will all spark the Braves? Here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. And that's funny, man. As the sun started breaking in Seattle, it started breaking here in Atlanta. That's weird. Like the sun is starting to pop. It's been partly cloudy the entire day. But as soon as I saw the sun like kind of open up there, it kind of opened up here. And what a horrible swing by Drake Baldwin. You never see him bail out like that. All right, they might have found, it might be a little hole right there, man. We'll see. We'll see how this progresses. Yeah, that hockey crossover is clean. Yeah, Brian, definitely need some runs. All right, here's a winding pitch. Ozzie Albies' first pitch swinging infield pop-up. Not even giving yourself a chance. This guy with the 93 pitches, 94 pitches, guys, y'all bailing them out. At the very least, y'all supposed to be taking pitches just to get this guy up in the hundreds to make sure that he'll never come back. Like, make sure that this is his last inning. All right, Mateo up. One swing of the bat, and we're tied up, but still very undisciplined batting right there by Ozzie Albies. But here's the winding pitch. He's hitting so well, you kind of excuse it. You know what I'm saying? He's hitting so well. I see why. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to really complain. It's just we need some hits manufactured. Get this guy up out of here. This is probably his last at batter anyway. Here's the winding pitch. Ooh, 85 miles. He's had us off balance the entire game. Froze Matt Olson right there. A pitch right down the middle. Dang gum. Here's the winding pitch. Mateo fouls that off. Definitely would have been called strike by this umpire. Hank Aaron was batting 453. 453? Man. Here's the winding pitch. Struck him out. No. Don't challenge that. Mateo was about to challenge it. He said, dang it. Yeah, don't challenge that. That's why I always say that Hank Aaron is the best player in Braves history. It's just, that is ridiculous to see, man. What happened? What? Am I still here, guys? Guys, can you hear me? What in the heck happened? Guys, if you can hear me, put a one in the chat. Oh, Lord. Uh-oh. It might have shut off. Okay, he can hear me. All right. Whew. I was worried because it
What
looked
his
like
car says. 1.
What's up, boy? How you doing? Appreciate you coming through.
Atlanthosiast says. You're good.
Yeah, it looked like something was trying to come up. It was going to freeze the computer. All right,
Towering
cool,
High
cool, cool.
9Y says. Best viewer.
All right, all right. So, guys, it's still 1-0, man. An absolute pitching duel right now. Jeez. Golly. All right, that's the first pitch. Miss way outside. Perez up, still in there. He's up to 74 pitches. Here's a wind the pitch. Check swing, and wow, he swung at that. Oh my goodness, that was up by the face. He was looking for a curveball right there, and it was not. And that's what fooled him. What a pitch. What a pitch. Wayne Knight fan, how you doing? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. I see you. Yeah, most likely Wu is out the next inning. We can get to this bullpen. 2-0 to count. Here's the winding pitch. That ball fouled off him. Love to see it. Big dumper dumping himself. Big dumper batting 178 on the season. Got 7 home runs, though. It's either feast or famine, though. Did you hear a home run or he's out? Ain't no in between. Thank you for coming in, Wayne Knight. Yeah, day's been going well. Just need our Braves to win this. Here's the one to pitch. That ball inside. Did not go for it. 90 mile per hour, 4-seam fastball. Oh, Perez put some ketchup on that. 3-1 to count. Here's the one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Hold up. The count must have been wrong. Okay. Strike him out. My bad. The count was wrong. Yes, sir. Go sit down. 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 Hey, let's go, man. Here's the one to pitch. Ball. Curveball. Low and outside. Julio Rodriguez of the bat. Always dangerous. Batting 257 on the season. Here's the one to pitch. Ball way outside. Good eye. Good eye by the kid. Trying to get him to fish at something. He ain't feel like fishing. All right, we got to get more on the plate now. 2-0 to count. Here's the one to pitch. Swing and a miss. While Julio Rodriguez gets the notoriety, I think Money Mike is a better center fielder than Julio. And this year is definitely proving it. Here's the one to pitch. That ball inside. 3-1 is the count. Come on, Martin Perez. Went out, nobody on. Bottom half of the 6th inning. Here's the one to pitch. Oh, that ball hit. Yeah, that's gone. Yeah, he left that. Yeah, he had left that right over there by the Ichiro sign. You cannot just hang one middle right there. Oh, Julio Rodriguez. That's his 5th home run that season. Dog it. All right, it's 2-0. Still a great pitching day for him. Our offense got to wake up, man. We're getting locked up by Wu. Our offense got to wake up, man. We only got 1 hit. It's a 1-hit shutout right now. He hit that right at Randy Johnson's number. Yeah, that ball was middle. You know better than that, Perez. Here's one to pitch. That ball popped up. And Sean Murphy, nah, that's Matt Olson got it. That's 2 outs. At least we got Naylor out. Man, he got the Trident out there. He's Aquaman. He got the Trident. Kenley is warming up in the pen. All right, man. Applause in the chat for Martin, man. Martin Perez did a wellman's job today, man. I ain't mad at Martin. He only gave up 2 runs today. He only gave up 2 runs. I'm not even mad at him. Offense got to get up, man. We only got 1 hit. For this powerful offense, yeah, we got to get it going. So Perez leads the game, giving up 2 runs, 5 strikeouts in 5 and 2/3. All right. So Kenley's coming in. Hopefully he can shut the door. Then the offense got to get active, man. Offense got to get active. Only giving up 2 runs, man. I'm not really mad. For our vaunted offense, only to have 1 hit, crazy. That's a magnificent pitching job. Magnificent pitching job. Yeah, I would be upset too, Southside. He was mad at himself for hanging that. He hung that right on the wall. Just like one of these jerseys. Just like he hung it up, just like Matty Ice right here. Here's one to pitch. And that ball hit right there. Oh, man. Arizarena hit that ball, squirted through. That's a good hit, man. Olson tried to get it, but dove for it, but missed it. All right. When it rains, it pours. Hopefully, this ain't 2-out shenanigans. Oh, man, the kid had a chance to get the backhand, but missed it. That went right under his glove. Austin Riley dove for it, but he was late. All right, here's one to pitch. That's a strike. Good pitch. On the lower outside corner. Perfect pitch, actually. Cole Young up. He's 1 for 2 with a single in the second inning. Let's make that 1 for 3, please. All we need is an out, so strike him out. Let's get on out of here. Here's one to pitch. That ball yanked down the first base line. That might score a man. Get the ball in. What do you cut? All right, Rizarena was not going home. He was not going home. It was a double anyway. All right. JC, I can Matt Ryan is relevant again. I can pull it down and wear it. Man, this thing is signed. What are you talking about? This thing is signed. And I actually wore it. I shouldn't have. But yeah, that thing's signed. It ain't going nowhere but staying right there. Got to sign it on training camp. Here's the one in the pitch. I need to get Bijan. I need to make sure that that's my mission. That'll be the only reason why I'm really trying to go next year. Try to get Bijan. Bijan and Drake. Even though I don't have a Drake jersey, I put Drake on the hat. Here's the one in the pitch. We'll see. But yeah, Bijan is probably my next that I really want to get. Here's the one in the pitch. That's a strike. Here's the one in the pitch. 3-1 to count. Here we go again. Cal Sterling, how you doing, fam? Welcome back to the stream. That sounded for you. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream.
Cal Sterling TW7FW says, Braves vs Yankees WS.
That would be awesome. Here's one in the pitch. That ball hit right there, and that's out number 3. Let's go. All right, guys, get up out of there, man. And the Braves escaped that. We're going to the top half of the 6th inning. I mean, 7th inning, but it's 2-0 instead of 1-0. The Braves only got 1 hit today, guys. 1 hit. It's a 1-hit shutout right now. Wu dominated us. Wu was like the Wu-Tang out there. All right. Yeah, hopefully, man. Hopefully the Braves can come back. I would hate for our streak to end on a 1-hit shutout. Ooh, this guy was pitching well. Hopefully he's out the game now. I like the Braves Hawaiian shirt. I ain't gonna lie. I do like that. I would rock that on the stream. All right, Money Mike definitely do. Here's the one in the pitch, and Money Mike swinging at the first pitch. Weekly hits to the shortstop, and he's out. We're not really giving ourselves a chance to see pitches. That's one out. One pitch, one out. Dubon at the bat. Here's one in the pitch. That's a strike. Right down the center. Dubon is 1 for 2 for today. Let's make that 2 for 3. Here's a one in the pitch. That ball way inside. Almost hit him with the sweeper. 77 mile per hour. Swing and a miss. Was all balanced, leaning backwards, trying to hit the ball that you never hit it doing that. That ball low and outside. 2-2 to count. Here's the one in the pitch, and that might bloop in. No, it's not. It's a pop up in right field. That's out number 2. We'll see, Johnson. How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. I see you. Appreciate you coming through. That sounds to you. Here's the one in the pitch. Oh my goodness, what a sweeper. The outfielder, that like a frisbee, a wiffle ball right there. One of those to count. Here's the blind in the pitch. 87-mile-per-hour cutter. One of ones to count. Here's the one in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Here's the one in the pitch, and also Riley fouled that off. Man, that thing could have stayed straight. Man, he hit it hard enough to get out the yard. He just didn't keep it straight. Dang it. Well, at least Braves fans caught it. Let's go. Here's the one in the pitch. Nope, that's a ball. Challenge it if you want to. They did. That thing was 2 inches off the plate. What are you looking at? Thank you for using one of the challenges, though. That was nowhere near it. You don't know strike zone? 2-2 to count. Call confirmed. Squeeze him now, Blue. Squeeze him. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball outside. 3-2 to count. Here's the one in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Sweeper. Good pitch by Criswell. All right, guys. We're going into the 7-inning stretch. Please put the musical notes in the chat to help me sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" remix. All right. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Take me
out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd.
Buy me some peanuts
and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever come back, 'cause this
root for the Braves. If they don't win, it's a shame. 'Cause it's 1, 2, 3 strikes are out in the old
ball game. Play ball.
It's a remix, baby. David Sherman said Riley, Yas, Murphy, and Jarvis equal yuck at the plate. Whew. And all of that don't matter if we come in and win in the 8th or 9th inning, guys. We're only down by 2 runs. With this offense, I don't think we're out of reach. Nonchalant. Yep. R.I.P. Ted Turner. Yep. Olson is 0 for the century. Who is this Wiley talking to? Oh, Jarvis. Jim's sister. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Here's the one in the pitch. Right. Here's the one in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. Still 1-2 is the count. Ditter in right now. Ditter Fuentes. All right, let's go Fuentes. Here's the one in the pitch. Ooh, that's close. 2-2 the count. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball, center cut, fouled off. 97 mile per hour. Is the bond the future of the Braves? I have no idea. The Braves does use him as a utility guy, so. Two and two to count. Here's the one in the pitch. And that ball popped up. Money Mike underneath it. He's out. That's one out. Yeah, Mike, I understand. But it's been like a 2-year slump now. Sean Murphy is playing. Sean Murphy is behind the plate right now. One of those count. Here's the one in the pitch. Right at the knees. Good pitch. 98 mile per hour. Let's go, Ditter. Here's the one in the pitch. Not you too, DJ Shire. Romello Gray, how you doing? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. I see you. It's time for both of you guys. Let's get it. Here's the one in the pitch. Strike. Challenge that. Yes, sir. Great call by Sean Murphy. Yesterday was horrible because he lost 2 calls within 2 pitchers. I mean, 2 batters. Good job by go sit down. Oh no. That's yeah, that's what I thought. Strikeout. Let's go. Go sit down. Good job by Ditter. Good job by Sean Murphy. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball inside. VR, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, the Braves are losing right now. 2-0. Here's the one in the pitch. It's a 1-hit shutout right now. Braves bats have been shut down like a faucet on a frozen day. 2-0 to count right now. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball almost hit him in the foot. Come on, Braves. 3-0 to count right now. Strike. Let's go. 3-1 to count. Here's the one to pitch. And he walked him. All right, 2-out shenanigans. Crawford inducing the walk. Braves are 26-11. Braves are 26 wins, 11 losses. Swing and a miss. Big Dumper ain't doing well this season. Batting 176. He's 0 for 3. Let's be 0 for 4, please. Here's the one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Center cut. Fuentes just threw that ball right past him. He was crushing that last year. Timeout. 0-2 to count. And that ball fouled off. Let's go, Braves. Did up to 21 pitches. Here's the one to pitch. That ball outside, and this is one of those big pitch innings. Didder can't ever close somebody out in 15 pitches. Have alone be like 10 or 12 pitches. Here's the one to pitch. That ball almost hit him. 2-2 to count. Here's one to pitch. 3-0 to count. You are helping this guy who is struggling. He's looking for a lifeline. Three and two to count. Here's one to pitch. That ball fouled off. Swing and a miss. Let's go, Didder. Go sit down. Let's get it. Oh, yeah, good pitch. All right, that's a cheer in the chat for that strikeout. One cheer in the chat for Didder. It's all Sean Murphy, not trying to be rude. Okay. Okay. All right, guys, that's the end of the seventh inning. We got 6 more outs to get 2 runs at least. Really get 3 runs to pack this thing up. No, Ronald is not back yet. Yeah, Ronald ain't coming back no time soon, guys. I'm looking at Ronald coming back at the end of the month. Here's the one in the pitch. That's a ball. Let's see if we can get to this bullpen. Bizzardo. Eduardo Bizzardo. Here's a one in the pitch. That ball way too low. Good eye. No profanity in the chat, man. This is a PG channel. Here's a one in the pitch. Yep, RIP Ted Turner. Here's the one in the pitch. That's a strike. Filthy pitch. Come on, yes. Your Scripsy has basically been Jared Kelnick with a mustache. He's been Jared Kelnick with a mustache. All right, 2-2 to count. All right, VR, you good? 2-2 to count. Come on, Braves. Ah, my bad. Here's the one in the pitch. Whoa, almost hit him. 3-2 to count. Here's the one in the pitch, and that ball hit the center field. Dropped in. Yes. 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 Woo. 2 hits. We got 2 hits. Oh, my goodness. Let's go. We ain't never out of it, guys. This could start the rally. All right, here we go. Let's go. Here's the one in the pitch. Sean Murphy at the bat. Here's the one in the pitch. And that ball, let's go. Into the gap. Sean Murphy. Let's get it. And we got runners on the corners. Let's get it. Chops in the chat. Let's go. This is a Seattle road trip, man. We was in Cleveland. Excuse me. We were in Colorado. Then we're in Seattle. And then next stop is the Dodgers. This is a West Coast trip. All right, let's go, Dom. First time I put this hat on for the rally cap, Dominic Smith hit a grand slam to walk it off. 96-mile-per-hour sinker, watching it on 1 account. Braves are the number 1 team in scoring 7 inning or later. Let's go. Here's the one in the pitch. Dom fouled that off quickly in the hole, 0-2 the count. Come on, Dom. Too fast, too furious. Let's get it. Pickoff move. Unsuccessful. Mateo pinch running. Let's go. Here's one to pitch. I guess Murph can have the Shamrock. That's fine. I got no problem with that. Good job, Murph. 0-2 the count. Timeout by Dom. Kenneth Clark, welcome back to the stream. I see you. Appreciate you coming through. That sounded for you. Here's the one to pitch. Dom fighting that off. 0-2 still to count. Way to battle. Bizzardio is up to 13 pitches. There's nobody out right now. Sacrifice fly, and we're down by 1, guys. At the very least, hit it to a sacrifice fly. Here's the one to pitch. Dominique, let's go. It's going back to the wall. Sacrifice fly, let's go. We're down by 1. Runshare advance to second base. Let's go. Great job by Dom. We're down by 1. All right, let's go Braves. Dom just missed that home run, though. That's why it's never over, guys. And look at they going deep into their bullpen now. Oh, they going to keep them out there. Yeah. Drake Baldwin up the bat. Come on, Drake. Come on, Drake. They worried about Mateo. You better worry about pitching to one of the best hitters in all of Major League Baseball. That's what you better worry about. What's up, Floyd? I see you. Welcome back to the stream. All right, guys, we're in the top half of the 8th inning. What's going on? They going to check for a ball? What's going on? Oh, a challenge. Okay. Trying to see if they got him out. Mateo, you better not have got out. Mateo, you a pinch runner, bro. You better not have got thrown out, Mateo. Mateo, you better not have got called out. Are you kidding me? You'll never pinch run again. Oh, he's safe. He's safe. But that was lazy as hell. Nah, same time, he's safe. That was lazy as hell by Mateo, though. That was very lazy. That was very lazy. That was very lazy. I think he's safe, but by one hair on his butt cheek. And look at him. Don't you ever lazily come back to the bag like that again. Period. You see what happened? We better not get the 2 outs like this. It's inconclusive, man. It's inconclusive. It's inconclusive. Let's go. Y'all taking too long. It's inconclusive. That's some bull. And they didn't come out and challenge it right away. I thought you had to challenge it right away. That was lazy as heck. That was lazy. Yep, got him. Got him. That was lazy. Here's the wind the pitch. And that good. Stupid, man. Great hit by Drake. He would have been on third base, man. Golly. You ain't seeing the field for, you're not seeing the field for the Dodger series. That's your punishment. That was lazy. We might lose this what's the name because of you. All right, it's 2 outs, man. Run at first base. Here's the wind the pitch. Strike. We could have left Sean Murphy to do that. We could have left in Sean Murphy to do that. On 1 account, here's the wind the pitch. Swing and a miss. I was just swinging at the air. Dang it, man. That's tough. 0-2 is the count. And Seattle seemed like they got a little mojo after that. Here's the wind the pitch, and that ball fouled off. Me too, JC. Me too. Definitely lackadaisical. Yeah, it's pretty clear that was lackadaisical right there, man. That was piss poor, unfortunately.
You big dummy.
Mateo. Here's the one the pitch, and that ball popped up, and that's probably out number 3 if it's fair. Glad it's foul. 0-2 is the count. We're going to need a great at-bat by Ozzie Albies to bring this back. Let's go, Ozzie. Here's the wind the pitch, ball way outside. Good eye. What's up, Gibby? Here's the wind the pitch, and swing, chopped it in the ground. Foul ball. Foul ball. Foul ball. No? Okay. Okay. Mateo. Nah, he swung right underneath it. Dang. Thanks, Mateo.
Sergeant Gibby says. Mateo sold us.
You big dummy.
All right, man. Hopefully they don't come back to bite us in the buttocks. But at least we still scored 1 run. Let's go, man. We still got Matty O and Money Mike and Austin Riley coming up, so, and Dubon. So that's the lineup. We still got Dubon, Money, Matty O, Dubon, and Money Mike coming up. So that's the next 3. That's not nothing to sneeze at. All right, we got to hold them here, though. Going to the bottom half of the 8th inning, guys. We down by 1 run, 2-1. Absolute pitching duel going on. Here's the one in the pitch. Ditter still in there. Swing and a miss, and they took Mateo out. No, they took the Ricky out, excuse me. They took the Ricky out. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball popped up. Still got Ditter in there. That's surprising. Nah, he didn't tip it. He didn't tip it. He swung right underneath it. Strike three. Strike out. I dare you to challenge it. That was too long. First of all, you can't sit there and I'm glad you used up your last timeout, though. Glad you used up your last timeout. I mean, your last challenge. Now they got no more challenges. Yes. Good job, Ditter. Now they got no more at the plate challenges. Naylor coming up the bat. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball way outside. Here's one in the pitch, and that ball hit right out the middle, base hit. Y'all talking about a sale for Braves Vision? That's about prorated. How many games are gone? Of course it should be prorated to that. That ain't no deal. That's what it should be. If you're just getting it right now. Here's the one in the pitch. The funny thing is, everybody that's watching this got Brave Vision. So can I go retro and get our money back? Can we get $33 back? Here's the one in the pitch. Swing and a miss. All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the one in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's a steal by Naylor. As he swung and flung his bat out, too. Yeah, he stole that off the pitcher. Man, Naylor be eating it. Oh, my goodness. He had a face full of dirt. Strike. Good pitch. 97 mile per hour. Good pitch by Ditter. Mr. Fuentes, let's go. Deontay London, how you doing, man? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome back to the stream. I see you. Yep, gotta fight back. You got to fight back. All right, 1-1 is the count. All right, we got to keep him right here, though. We got to keep him at 1 run. Here's the wind the pitch, ball way outside. Sheesh. They ain't 2 feet off the plate. Had to dive over there to get the ball. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cole Young is 2 for 3. Had himself a series. What is he batting? 271 on the season. Here's the one in the pitch. Swing and a foul ball. Still 2-2 to count. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball way too low. 3-2 to count. Here's the one in the pitch, and that ball right down there, and that's another run. That is another run. I think Dieter just gives up 1 run any inning. Like, that's why I really don't think he's a starter. I mean, a reliever. He's gonna give up at least 1 run. But to be honest, we shouldn't have went 3 innings with him. Like, we shouldn't be trying to go 2 innings with him. He should come in 1 inning. He get through that inning. He's clean. That's it. Got to treat him like AJ Mentor, not try to run him 2 innings. What's up, Breezy? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. I see you, fam. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome back to the stream.
Breezy.
Yeah, we can't be pitching Dieter 2 innings,
What's up,
man.
fam?
Here's one in the pitch. It's just an inning, man. Just get Dieter in and out. He have a clean inning, then move on to the next pitcher. What's up, Douglas? How you doing? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. We're doing the Braves versus Dodgers on Sunday. I mean on Saturday. Douglas. It's a huge series. We got trust me, we got dream games lined up. But yeah, those games come on within an hour of each other, so here's the one in the pitch. And that ball popped up. Can we get it? Yes, we got it. Reed said, I can't wait. Hey, me neither, man. And it's going to be the battle of the 2 best teams in the National League.
Can't wait.
DJ Cyrus says, I think we have what it takes to beat the Dodgers. We'll see. We will see. Yeah, we got a score too, Jake Hobby. Welcome back to the stream. I see you. Appreciate you coming through. So Breezy think that's the end all be all with the Braves versus the Dodgers. Right now, we need to beat the Mariners, man. This team is 3 games under 500. Like, we got to beat these guys. All right, here's the one in the pitch. Matteo got a hold of one. It's going bad to the wall. At the warning track. Dang it. Whoo. The Marlins almost beat us. I don't see any shame in that, man. I know that team. I know they down right now, but they gave us fits. They got a nice, young, talented team. If you sleep on them, you end up getting beat. All right, 1-0 to count. Good eye by Money Mike. We need a base runner. Here's the one in the pitch. That's a strike. 98-mile-per-hour sinker on the inside corner. Perfect pitch. 1-1 is the count. Oh, my back. Here's one in the pitch. Money Mike hit that right up the middle, but right to the shortstop. Got it. Throws him out. That's 2 outs. All right, we're down to our last out, guys. Braves are down to their last out. Oh, my bad. My bad. I didn't even have my Luigi hat on. That's my fault. I should know better. All right, here's the one in the pitch. That's a ball. Y'all ain't got no challenges. So that's a ball. Even though it looked like a strike to me, but whatever. Here's a one in the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1 is the count. 99-mile-per-hour sinker. We just need a base hit right here. Here's a one in the pitch. To a foul. 0-2 the count. We ain't giving up yet, Kenneth. I feel the same way, but we ain't giving up yet. Here's the one in the pitch. Good eye. 2-2 the count. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball way outside. Let's go. 3-2 the count. All we need is a base runner. Then the tying run is at the plate. Here's the one in the pitch. And the ball hits that down the line. Foul ball. Ooh. Oh, it just missed. Just missed by about 4 inches. What, Seattle taking a meeting? Why? Well, they really want this win, don't they? All right, come on, Braves. Here's a one in the pitch. Strikeout. I don't know. If you're ever gonna challenge something, you gotta challenge that. Even though I think he's out. I think that's the game. Please miss. Nah, that's strikeout. And that's a game. All right, man. Braves lose. Lose their first series. But that's all right. Still got a 4-2 record on the road right now. Now we head to the Dodgers. All right, so man, it's been hard to win in Seattle for years now. It's been a house of horrors. So yeah, there's that. All right, so the Braves lose their first series. It was bound to happen, but we only had a 4-hit game. That's disappointing. Well, over and all, man, it's a long season. I'm not stressing. Ooh, we lost the series. We still 4-2 on the road right now on the West Coast trip. Now we head to the Dodgers, all right? I ain't saying we were looking ahead because we could have, but whatever. Seattle won. That's all that mattered to them. They are 2 games under 500 right now. All right. What's up, Daniel Bear? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. I see you. Appreciate you coming through. All right, so yeah, it was a lot of offers out there, man. There's a lot of offers today. Yeah, the guy Wu just was dominating us, man. He had like what a 1-hitter before he went out, a 2-hitter, something like that. Like, yeah, it was pretty bad. We just didn't have it today, man. Bats just could not come alive. Great pitching outing today by Martin, only giving up 2 runs. He did, and then, Ditter gave up a home run, or a run, but other than that, yeah. I get it, DJ Shire, but guys, we were setting records that the Boston Bean Eaters, that was the best start since the Boston Bean Eaters. So, to be honest, man, what a great start by the Braves. I ain't stressing, I ain't worried. It is what it is. Good job by Seattle. And this has been a house of horrors for us for a while now, to be honest, if you're going to keep it a bean. It just has been. All right, I'll to go down the coast and face the Dodgers. Breezy said I'm real late. You good, Breezy? You're good. Yeah, not worried about the streak, man. The streak was definitely going to end. No way you could carry that through a whole season. But hey, now it's time to start a new streak. How about that? Yeah, guys. So we lose the series, but Braves still playing well on the road. Swept the Rockies, won 1 game with Seattle. So yeah. Now we face the vaunted payroll of the Dodgers. And we're coming in even more injured than before. No Ronald Acuna Jr. Still everybody out. So yeah. For us to be playing as well with so many injuries is a testament to Walt Weiss and what he's doing. And a testament to the players. So yeah. Yeah. We're still the best team in baseball, though. Don't get it twisted. We're still the best team in baseball. Matt Olson versus Freddie. That is our first thumbnail, too, actually. But nah, it's the Braves versus Dodgers, man. The teams that's represented the National League in the World Series what, 4 out of 5 years? Yeah. So there you go. Yeah, Walt Weiss is doing an excellent job. Definitely in the leader house for manager of the year. But really and truthfully, man, only thing I care about is the World Series dub. I want another championship here in Atlanta. And shout out to Seattle for having a tribute for Ted Turner. Even though it's the Braves, they got it up on the screen. So all right, guys. Yeah, we're about to end the stream. But yeah, we'll be back. Can't wait for the Dodger series. Yeah. All right, guys. You guys take it easy. Have a great rest of the afternoon or your evening, excuse me. Peace up. A-Town down. Deuces. DJ Shire, I see them talking to Braves fans, but I can't hear them, so I didn't know what they were doing. Pretty much asking them about Ted and stuff like that. Obviously, those guys were uh, being Braves fans from TBS if they were from the Seattle area. So, yeah, Ted Turner created the whole fandom for the Braves with Braves Country. There would be no Braves Country without Ted Turner. There barely be any Hawks fans if it wasn't for Ted Turner. Damon, who do We Talk TV, he's originally from Virginia. He became a Hawks fan because of TBS, because of Ted Turner. Same thing with the Braves. So, yeah. Yep. All right, guys, we up out of here. Peace up. A-Town down. Deuces.